Well, all right. So we had my man here, Charles Martin, versus Jared Anderson. Okay, well, I'm gonna put it to you like this: Jared Anderson got schooled while he was winning the fight. Now, um, like during the first few rounds of the fight, I'm gonna say all the way up to round four. The commentators and everything was asking why is Charles Martin letting Jared Anderson push him back because listen, what Charles Martin was doing, he was circling back from Jared Anderson all night, watching Jared Anderson just waste them punches, okay? And that's, a pretty smart thing to do, okay? You're fighting a guy who's a puncher, you know what I'm saying? The guy had, 14 fights, 14 knockouts, he's never been past the sixth round. Look, Charles Martin, you can see his experience in that fight, okay? Even when he wasn't doing anything from the first round all the way to the round, to round four, his corner told him they want him to do more moving, okay? They wanted Jared Anderson to slow down, take him into the deeper rounds, you know what I'm saying? Take some steam off those punches of his, and it worked, okay? Now, in round four, Charles Martin hit the canvas, okay? And, the ref started counting. He protested, said, oh, nah, man, our feet got tangled. But when they showed the replay, nah, brother, that was a clear knockdown, okay? Now, I'm going to say, when they showed the replay and he got hit with the right, upside the temple, it looked like his leg just shot up from beneath him, you know what I'm saying? Now, it could have been a clean knockdown, but he also could have slipped, on the advertisement that's, on the ring, because when Charles Martin got back up, he didn't seem, wobbly and whatnot. However, when round five came, Charles Martin was standing his ground. And from round one to round four, when Charles Martin wasn't doing anything, he had that, that left hand, up. I'm like, damn, that left hand looked dangerous, okay? Sure enough, when he threw that bad boy, he had Jared Anderson on shaky legs, okay? I mean, Jared Anderson, he was rocking Jared Anderson in the fifth, excuse me, in the fifth round, and a couple other rounds where Jared Anderson got rocked, and he also got rocked in the final 10th round. They had only had 5 seconds to go. My goodness, that punch there, that really did hurt Jared Anderson. Okay, really did hurt the man. All right, so yeah, he got a boxing lesson tonight. He took on a guy who was very experienced. Okay, he's a former world champion. Hey, what do you expect? Jared Anderson has a lot to work on. Now, I didn't have to see this fight to say that Jared Anderson needs some work, okay? Jared Anderson, he's not even ready for Efe Ajagba, okay? Efe Ajagba will smoke Jared Anderson, all right? He's not even ready for him, all right? Yeah, the boy needs some work, okay? He's talking about retiring. He was 27, and he wants to be a champion. He wants to be a world champ? Nah, okay? If you want to be a world champion, Mr. Jared Anderson, you're going to have to fight beyond the age of 27, because there's no way you're going to become a world champion by the age of 27 fighting the way you're fighting now. You still need some work, okay? He's kind of off balance. He still, look, flimsy and everything. He looks a little like Dominic Brazil, you know what I'm saying? Especially tonight. He was like, when he throws punches, look like he's like off balance and everything. So yeah, he still needs some footwork done. He needs defense. Okay, he needs to work on that and everything. But some fighters don't like using defense, because it takes away from the offense. And especially guys who are knockout artists, they always shooting for the knockout blow. But just saying, bro, if you want to be a champion, you're gonna have to work on those things: defense, footwork. You got to get your balance right and everything's probably lose some weight. Now, Charles Martin did say the brother is he's A1, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's a pretty crafty dude. I don't know, he could have been saying this just to be nice. Who knows? And one more thing, he couldn't even knock out Charles Martin. Charles Martin took this fight on a late notice, and still Jared Anderson couldn't stop him. The brother needs some work. So, anyways, man, what another great night of boxing. Shout out to Franchon Cruz and Savannah Marshall. I seen that fight. Cruz, DAZN was singing the American anthem. Wow. That's the first time I ever seen that. Although she lost and everything, but hey, still shout out to her. She had the heart to go over there and fight the girl. And shout out to Savannah Marshall for becoming undisputed. So anyways, that's my take on this CMD Boxing Reports. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.